and welcome back to our channel. I'm Janos and today we will take a look at the hair transplant result that we've achieved by transplanting over 5,000 grafts. That is a lot of grafts, and no, we did not do it all in one session. This patient had 3 separate FUE procedures with us in 2.5 years. So this is David, who was 41 years old when he got in touch with us, and he already had significant hair loss, mainly at the frontal region. His crown area was also thinning, but had much better density compared to the frontal part. With the first procedure, the goal was to reimplant the hairline and even out the density. We implanted the majority of 6,415 hairs, which in David's case was about 2,500 grafts to the front and some of it to the mid-scalp and the crown. Though he kept his hair short cropped, we can see that by the 1-year mark he had even density across the top of the head. David was happy but would have preferred a bigger density, so we started to plan his second procedure. It was carried out roughly 1.5 years after his first session, and we transplanted 5,036 hairs, around 2,000 grafts. We improved the density behind the hairline, and this time we could implant a higher number of grafts to the crown. 1 year later, David had a dense, natural-looking hairline. You can see he was much more comfortable with a longer hairstyle. We also saw that his hair loss continued to progress at the crown. Despite the small number of implants, there is a visible change compared to his first photos. This is why the third hair transplant was focused on the crown. We implanted 4,204 hairs, or around 1,600 grafts, to fill the sparse areas and retouch a couple of areas behind the hairline. Then in 1 year, we could see David's final result and assess the huge change his hair went through. Initially, his hairline was gone, and his scalp was visible through his hair at the crown, which actually worsened over the years between his hair transplants. And here is David, after 3 hair transplants with over 5,000 grafts in total. His hairline makes him appear younger, and he has a great density all over. It looks even and allows him to style his hair in any way he wants. You might be wondering at this point why we did not do all 5,000 grafts in one hair transplant if David's donor area was so good. There are actually a lot of risks involved with such mega sessions. Transplanting 5,000 grafts means a lot of incisions on the scalp. Your scalp may not be able to heal properly, even necrosis can happen. Naturally, if your scalp struggles to heal and there is not enough blood supply, many of the grafts will not survive. Another thing to consider is that a hair transplant does not stop the hair loss process. David actually lost more hair at the crown. So even if we packed in 4,000 to 5,000 grafts initially, with the ideal recovery and regrowth, David's crown would have turned out thinner than the rest of his hair. And hair transplants with 5,000 grafts usually exhaust the donor area, leaving very limited options for the future touch-ups. But as we did this hair transplant with 5,000 grafts in 3 separate sessions, David's hair turned out great. There were no issues with the recovery. And more importantly, he was extremely happy with the result. What do you think about David's transformation? Would you be ready to have multiple procedures to get a similar result? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.